Hi and welcome to Deep in the Bunker, where today we're going to be doing a basic CB radio setup and test. For this test I'm going to be using my Midlands 38 CB transceiver, an SWR meter and my Nevada switching power supply. Right, let's start by hooking up the CB transceiver to the switching power supply via these two cables, which go in at the front of the switching power supply just here. And also, let's attach the mic. Great, now it's done, it's time to hook up the SWR meter, and with this, super easy. So using a little coax cable here, into the transmission, pop it in, screw it on, and with the other end, this goes into the back of your radio. Right, I'm just going to unhook this for a second to demonstrate exactly how the SWR works. So, in this side, you've got two sides to it. You've got your trans and your ANT side. On the trans, that's obviously where your transmission goes. So this cable here goes into the back of the CB transceiver. The ANT side is for your antenna. Quite simply, excuse me, antenna cable here, leading up to my antenna on the roof, into the back and on. Now don't mix them around, otherwise you will get an incorrect reading when you turn this on. And speaking of turn on, let's get some power. Brilliant, the CB radio's opened up on channel 9, automatic programming there. Let's take it down to channel 40 and do the first part of the test. And this test couldn't be any simpler if you tried. Simply depress your transmission on the mic, hold it there. With the needle of the SWR, get it to the set position. And while still transmitting, flick the switch from forward to reverse. Now it's time to repeat the test on channel 1. So go up to 1 and repeat. Depress. Get the needle to the set point and flick it into reverse. Now, as you can see in both these tests, my SWR meter was around 2 point odd, which is way too high. It's in that red zone, which I don't want it to be. I want it to be ideally between 1 and 1.5. Now I can achieve this through fine adjustment of the antenna itself. So with something like a dipole, I have one here. One half of a dipole. There we go. You can see that the aerial very stiffly extends and retracts, and here's the other half of it to prove it is a dipole. Yeah. So with that, as I say, extension and retraction to find the perfect balance that you need to get yourself in a perfect range between 1 and 1.5. Say 2 point odd, way out. I do not want to get that, but I know from experience that I can tune that down without too much problem. Now that's all well and good, but what else can you do to boost that signal, to get a stronger, clearer and louder voice coming through? Well, quite simply, a linear amplifier, 35 watts, eBay special. Illegal in many states in the US, I must add, and in the UK, but 35 watts is no too biggie, and if you be discreet, I don't think anyone truly mind. All well and good having amplifier, but it runs at 35 watts, and for that I now have to upgrade my switching power supply. Only rated at 5 watts, but that's a whole other story, another video where I'm going to be showing upgrades to the basic CB turning into a fantastic CB. So until next time, this has been Deep in the Bunker. Take care, stay safe, stay sane.